The year is 2000. And your boy is 19 years old at the time. I had more hair. My hair wasn't messed up. Hairline was, still at the top. I had the whole world in front of me, man. I was just really doing good. I was young. Still ugly, but young. And I had my driver's license, right? And that was something that a lot of my other friends didn't have. My other friends, they had Jordans, they had jobs, but they was catching a bus. And they couldn't go out freely because they didn't have rides all like that. But that changed for them when I got my license and my automobile. See, with that was for me to take them around. And you brothers remember, when you had a license and you had a car and your friends didn't have a car, you was the person driving everybody around the damn city. Especially on the weekends. Why? Brothers want to go to the club, right? And when you young and you just get a car and you get to go to the 18 and up club, it's like, man, that's your life, man. Like for me, we used to go to the jukebox out in Rockland. It was crazy. The Rage, you know what I mean? The Alpha Zone. Those of you in Sacramento remember those clubs back in the day. Man, for us, that was like big stuff. But I had a problem. I always had a homeboy who took forever to get ready to go to the club. Now, I want to use him because everybody got a friend like this who the nigga takes 32 hours to get ready to go to the club. My homeboy, Little Charles. Now, I'm going to use him as a macroscopic example of why black men hate going to the club, right? I'm going to use him. Out of all of my friends, he was the most flamboyant. Now, obviously, in Sacramento, it's not a black city, but it's enough people in the city to make sure that there's a dress code that's enforced, right? So you couldn't wear like tennis shoes. You have to come with dress shoes and all that stuff. My man would get overdressed. Now, Little Charles was short, ugly, and he was going around telling everybody that he was black and Puerto Rican. He had these green contacts, and then right before it's time to come to the club, I tell him he ready at 10:30. He be ready at 11:30. He all dapped up in cologne. He doing his little practice, little dances in the mirror. He got all expensive stuff on. I mean, the man got $200 jeans on, $200 coats on, just everything, man. He just fly, right? And you get into the club, you got some drink going in the back, and some people might be hitting the weed or whatever. And then you get there. There is a long ass line, and you notice that because y'all drinking in the parking lot. You try not to get caught. This is one of the things that black men hate about clubs. Number one, we hate dress codes. That's just the first thing. We'll do it, but we hate it. Niggas don't like to get dressed up looking like they going to a Jehovah's Witness convention, going to the damn club. But then you get out the car, and then you see these long ass lines. Black men also hate long ass lines, right? And in these long ass lines are, ridiculous people. It be cold depending on what time of year. Shout out to my brothers out in the DC and Chicago. But then you come across rude ass bouncers. Now I'm talking about just before you get into the club, right? Some of them like, nah, you can't wear that. Go change. You can't come in tonight. And then, oh, you too drunk. You know how it just is, right? So before you get into the club, you're already facing things that black men hate. The line is too long. The dress code. It's like $25 to get in, and it's cold as hell. We already there. But then when you get into the club, you start to notice that there's another problem. Now, the women look good. Hear me out. But when you get out there on the dance floor, the music's hella loud. Whatever, right? All the niggas is on the wall. And all they nice shit. Now, this is what I'm talking about. My partner, Lil Charles, then went and got dressed up, right? He trying to cause attention to himself by doing all these crazy ass dances. And that's what a lot of niggas do. Niggas who don't have no girls, they will do all these extravagant dances to try to get attention from other girls. You've seen people like that, right? But the women that are in the club are actually not there to dance with you. They are there to compete with each other. They are also there to dance with each other. And we all know that it's true. Because it'll be 2, 3 fine ass girls that's all in the middle of the dance floor seducing everybody, right? Then there's always one dummy that gonna try to go up there and get behind them and try to dance with them. And as soon as he do that, what do? They snatch the girl away from him and go dance somewhere else. Now think about the idiot that just did that. He done spent $1 million on his outfit, $1 million on cologne, $1 million on everything else, just to go out there and have that nullified. Am I lying? So what we found out right there is, don't matter what you done wore and get ready to go to the club. Girls are not there to talk to you. They are there to talk to each other and to make you seduced and look bad for trying to dance with them. That happens everywhere you go. Happens in Africa, happens in Poland, white girls, black girls, Asian girls. They are not there for you. And black men start to understand that, right? But see, here's the biggest problem. When you go to the club, right? And then you figure out that it's a nepotism thing going on. The only people that are getting any attention in the club that are guys are bouncers, DJs, and bartenders. Are people who come there a lot. Those 4 people. Bouncers get all the girls. Because the girls go there every week. They're big. You know. Girls, you know, the DJs, obviously. The bartenders, obviously. And those little club cliques. The people who frequently there and they're in that. The promoters, right? Those are the people who actually get the benefits of going to the club. All you are there for is to pay the entrance fee and to buy drinks for women who are going to give you the fake number. For example, every black man has had this happen to them before. You go in the club is loud. Boom, 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 boom. You scream at the girl, "Hey, excuse me, what's your name?" What do some of the girls say sometimes? "I ain't got a name. Who you talking to? You talking to me? Why are you talking to me?" This happened. Shout out to my man Andrew 261 He said it before. "Why are you talking to me?" You get that. Or you get the chick that says, "Oh, well, you can buy me a drink, but can you buy my friend a drink too?" See, the club is for girls to get free drinks and stuff and then leave without, you and giving you the wrong number. That's what it is. And after all is said and done, when you go to the club, you very rarely ever get hookups. Typically what happens is chicks come with their friends. A lot of times their friends are unattractive and big, and those friends spend all night hating on people. So black men decided, I'm not going to the club anymore. And that is why a lot of times black men don't go to the club. It's too loud. You can't holler. You'd have a better chance getting on Tinder. You got a better chance at hollering somebody in public. You'd have a better chance going to a restaurant or going to a basketball game or doing something like that. Black men stop going to the club because it's a damn ripoff. I'm going to just say it like that. It's a ripoff. Brothers hate going to clubs because they know that going to a club is a woman's playground. You can't win in the club. Black men know they can't win in the club. That's why you start to see many of less of them. Most brothers ain't going to no damn club. Now they go to the club in Dominican Republic. Now that's a little bit different because in Brazil, in the DR, you can go to the club and you can leave with something. If you're about that trick life, you know what I'm saying? Your night gonna end the way you want it every weekend when you're going to the club. But see, we all know it ain't like that in the States. So here are a few reasons why black men hate going to the club. I tried to do this video the other day, man, but it was just messed up and the video wouldn't go through. So now we're doing it. And guys, let me know, man, if I missed anything. What are some of the other reasons why you hate going to the club, man? Comment below. And if you're new to this channel, you watch the channel, and you have not really subscribed to your boy, hit the bell, subscribe. Thank you so much, man. This channel is about black men supporting brothers. Make sure you keep supporting your brothers each and every day that you can. And also, for those of you who want to get the Patreon content, you want to get the videos before they drop and support NegroMansford.com, make sure that you go to the first comment, subscribe to patreon.com/NegroMansford. It's $5 a month. That's nothing to support brothers, right? So you can support black male media. Thank you so much. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.